Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Uttapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakhagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sakhagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarviyascha Kripa Sindhubhye Vacha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraga Paramaha Krishnaga Satchidananda Vigraha Anadi Radir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge with which we can directly perceive ourselves. Pratyaksha Bhagamam Dharmyam. So in Bhagavad Gita, by Krishna's causeless mercy, now we are nicely progressing in the 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. We are understanding whatever Krishna is teaching us, whatever we need to know, Krishna is teaching us. And everything, when we understand, it brings us so much happiness, so much satisfaction, because we are connected with Krishna with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Now we understand very well that being a devotee of Krishna, we don't have to worry about anything. That is very, very important designation what we have, that being a devotee of Krishna, a bhakta. So we have full faith on Krishna, but we are in this material world. And our circumstances are, in general, in this world, very materialistic. So for us to detach from everything is a big challenge. But that will become very, very easy when we take shelter into this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Then we can easily cross beyond the ocean of material miseries, because this Bhagavad Gita is the boat of knowledge. Jnana Plavenaiva. That's what we need to understand. So, it is the boat of knowledge. If we just get into this boat, that means if we just get a place into this boat, then we can cross this ocean of miseries. Then we can bring all our problems to an end. That is possible with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge only. Because in Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna also asked so many nice questions for which Krishna explained everything in very detail. All his answers are with complete details. So, that way there is finally at the end, when Krishna asked Arjuna a question, because Arjuna asked so many questions in Bhagavad Gita, but only at the end, only Krishna asked a question Because Krishna wanted to know from Arjuna that all his questions are answered. That's what even in this well, normally we do that, correct? When somebody asks a question, you answer it fully, and then we will ask him that have you got everything? Did you understand it fully? That's what we ask. So the same thing Krishna asked Arjuna. Kachit etat Shutam pata tvayekagrena chetasa. Kachit ajnana sammohaga pranastaste dhananjaya. Did you hear this very attentively, O Arjuna? Kachit etat Shutam pata, O Partha. Ekagrena, with single mind, focused attention. Did you hear everything very attentively? Kachit ajnana sammohaga pranastaste dhananjaya. Ajnana sammoha means the confusion, the illusion which is born because of ignorance. Ajnana. Because of not having the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So that's what Ajnana sammoha pranastaste dhananjaya. Did it go away? Did you, everything is gone? All your doubts are, all your questions. So all your ignorance, is it dispelled? That's what Krishna asked the question. At that time, Arjuna didn't have any more questions to ask. He understood everything. So then he told Krishna that I'm fine, I've understood everything, there are no more questions to ask. And now I'm very determined to do what you want me to do. Karishye vachanam tava. I will do as per, I will act as per your instructions. Vachanam tava means your vachanam, your instructions. Karishye, I will do. So that's what Arjuna told Krishna, that I will act as per your instructions. So when we have this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, fully like Arjuna, then we will be able to act as per Krishna's instructions. Because Arjuna understood Krishna's instructions very clearly. The same way we are also understanding Krishna's instructions very clearly by repeatedly studying this Bhagavad Gita. Even Arjuna could study only once, could hear only once from Krishna. Whereas we are able to study every day so many times, same sloka, many times, and we are able to enjoy listening to Bhagavad Gita, enjoy remembering Krishna. And now Krishna is creating more opportunities for us to even enjoy more, to serve him more. So all such things are wonderful things are happening in our life because of this Krishna's causeless mercy. And because we are very sincere and we want to follow Krishna, we want to understand Krishna's instructions. And we know that this is only needed for us, nothing else. Everything else in this material world will bring us only temporary benefits, as we have discussed many times. But only Bhagavad Gita, whatever progress we make, this is bringing us permanent progress, permanent achievements. So whatever we achieve with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, so it will have a permanent effect in our life. So studying Bhagavad Gita is going to take us away from this material world. So it's going to take us close to Krishna, take us to Goloka. So that's why we need to study this Bhagavad Gita. People study different subjects, they go to college, different courses, and all such things they study. They too, these days, there is so much talk about artificial intelligence and all such things, data science, artificial intelligence, so many things they do. But they're all not going to take us to Goloka. They're going to make sure they're going to bring us here again. That is the problem. Having so much knowledge only about this material world, not having any knowledge about Bhagavad Gita is very bad. Because we are going to commit more sins. Because with the material knowledge, so then using all kinds of so-called advancements in material science and technology and everything. So we are going to commit sins in a big way, and we are going to bind ourselves very strongly to this material world if we don't have Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Bhagavad Gita knowledge is the only knowledge which is teaching us how to get ourselves free from the bondage. We need to free ourselves from this material bondage. How to do that? How to free ourselves? Only Bhagavad Gita teaches us. Bhagavad Gita is only teaching us, giving us all the knowledge we need to get out of this material world. It's teaching us, Krishna is teaching us very clearly that to give up all varieties of desires for sense gratification. Prajahati yata kaman sarvan partha manogata. We have to give up all desires. We should not have any desires in this material world. Because that is the source of our distress. Our desires are the source of our distress, our struggle, our suffering. Everything is coming because of our desires in this material world. Once we give up all such desires, then we can find peace in our mind. Then we can actually enjoy. We don't have to be worried about anything once we are able to give up all attachments to everything in this material world. Krishna is so much merciful that he is going to help us. Krishna is showering his mercy. So we are getting all the knowledge what we need, we are gaining, and we are getting all the intelligence what we need to have, and memory power and opportunities to serve Krishna and please Krishna and study Bhagavad Gita and understand more about Krishna's wonderful pastimes and everything. All about Krishna we are able to understand because of Krishna's causeless mercy. So that way, this Bhagavad Gita, we have to keep on studying. We should never ever stop studying this Bhagavad Gita because it's a continuous source of energy for us, spiritual energy for us. So that way we are able to keep ourselves connected with Krishna constantly. We understand. Arjuna asked the question, Prakriti, Purusha, Kshetra, Kshetrajna, Jnana, Jnaya, everything we understood. Arjuna asked and Krishna explained everything very clearly. And Krishna told Arjuna that Devi Sampat Vimokshaya Nibandaya Ashri Mataga Masuchaga Sampadam Devim Abhijato Sit Pandava. So, you have a divine association, so you do not fear. That's what Krishna told Arjuna. And whatever Krishna told Arjuna is applicable to us also. We just have to replace that Pandava with our name. That's it. Devi Sampat Vimokshaya Nibandaya Asri Mata. Divine association brings liberation, moksha. Whereas the demoniac association brings bondage. Ma Suchaga Sampadam Devim Abhijato Sit Pandava. So you do not fear, O Pandava or Arjuna, because you have got divine association. So now if we replace our name, we don't have to worry. We don't have to fear because we have got divine association. Because we are studying this Bhagavad Gita. What is the proof that we have divine association? We have Devim Prakriti. Because we are able to study Bhagavad Gita every day. That itself is a proof. Just that is enough. That means we are able to study the most confidential knowledge every day. Bhagavad Gita is the most confidential knowledge. It is the topmost secret. Paramam Gukhyam, Gukhyatamam, Paramam Gukhyam. And because we are getting this knowledge, we are understanding this Bhagavad Gita very well. So this itself is a proof that we are going to Goloka. We are understanding this Bhagavad Gita. So we have received Krishna's mercy. So that means we have divine association. This is a proof. And we are continuing to make use of this opportunity and getting full knowledge. Now we know what chapter, what subject Krishna is teaching, what questions Arjuna is asking. Everything we know now. Everything is becoming very, very clear to us now. All the 18 chapters we understand very well. Arjuna asked so many nice, wonderful questions, and we have understood all the answers also very well. We understand the difference between sannyasa and tyaga. We understand the difference between sannyasa and yoga. We know what is yoga, what is tyaga, everything. And we know what are the yajna, dana, tapa, karma. So all in different three modes of material nature. Everything is getting very, very clear to us. We just have to, we should be able to look at the big picture. That's what is very important. We should be able to see this world through the eyes of this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So that's what is very important. Without Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we are blind, spiritually blind. Nasapasyati, durmati. So we are nasapasyati. We cannot see things as they are. Utramantam sitam vapi bunjanam va gunanvitam vimuta nanupasyati. A fool, a muda, he cannot see all these things. How we quit one body and take another body and enjoy under the spell of the three modes of material nature, enjoy the sense objects. Utramantam sitam vapi bunjanam va gunanvitam vimudana pashyanti. A fool cannot see all these things. Whereas pashyanti jnana chakshusha, whereas a person who has got the eyes of knowledge, jnana chakshusha, he can see all these things. Pashyanti jnana chakshusha. We are able to see because we are getting the eyes of Bhagavad Gita knowledge. We are able to see how the three modes of material nature are controlling everyone. How the three modes of material nature are controlling us. Everything we are able to see because we have the eyes of Bhagavad Gita knowledge. We are able to see things as they are. That's what is needed. That's what is needed, that we should be able to live every day, every moment, all our activities with this knowledge. Through the eyes of Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we should do all our activities. That way we can see everywhere only the souls, not the bodies. That's very important. Normally when we see the bodies. We see how a person looks like, whether he's old or young, whether he looks nice, handsome or not. And like that only we see the person, to behave, how that person behaves. All such things we are seeing only the bodily characteristics, only we are seeing it. But we have to see the soul. And we should be able to see how each and everyone is controlled by the three modes of material nature. That's what we should be able to see. So with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we understand very well. We all become spiritual doctors. So we understand, we can diagnose which mode of nature is acting. So what is the reason? We know that if we are very passionate, definitely it is because of attachment to something in this material world. If a person is getting angry, so that means that person is attached to something, definitely. And because that his desire is not getting fulfilled, so that's why that person is getting angry. Kamat krodho abhijayate. From kama only krodha krodha comes. So that we will be able to see. So that way, this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, when we understand it fully, we will be able to see things as they are. We will be able to see this world through the eyes of this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So then our life is going to be very, very peaceful because we are able to see things as they are, and we are able to take steps in the right direction. So we won't put ourselves in trouble swing. We won't be struggling and suffering in this material world because we see things as they are with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished 31 slokas in the 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now we are understanding, Krishna is teaching us very well that just being a devotee of Krishna is enough. That is the only thing what we need to achieve. We need to be a devotee of Krishna. Being a devotee of Krishna is the highest designation, as I said earlier. So that's what we are supposed to achieve. So in this sloka number 30, what we studied, Apichet suduracharo bhajate mamananya bhak sadureva samantavyaha samyak vyavasito hi saha. Apichet suduracharo, even if one commits the most abominable acts, but still if he is engaged in my devotional service without any deviation, bhajate mam ananyabhat, he should be considered saintly. Sadureva samantavyaha. Sadhureva samantavyaha samyak vyavasito hisaga, because he is properly situated in his determination. So the same thing Krishna said in the 4th chapter, that apichetasi papebhyaga sarvebhyaha papa kritam. Even if one considers himself to be the most sinful person in this world, sarvam jnana plaveneva brijidam santarishyasi, as I said during the class today. So if we get everything, if we get into the boats of knowledge, we can cross beyond the ocean of material miseries. That's what sarvam jnana plaveneva brijidam santarishyasi. So that's what here Krishna is saying, that even if one commits the most abominable action, if he is engaged in devotional service, he is to be considered saintly because he is properly situated in his determination. Then in the next sloka, what Krishna is continuing, in this sloka number 31, Shipram bhavati dharmatma shashvachantim nigacchati kaunteya pratijanihi name bhaktah pranashyati. It's very important sloka. Because in the previous sloka, when Krishna said that even if one commits abominable action, he should be considered saintly if he is engaged in my devotional service. Now we understand very well why. Because being a devotee of Krishna is very important. So then, even if we are committing abominable activities under the influence of 3 gunas, but we are going to quickly become righteous. Here means a person who even commits the most sinful acts. So that person is going to quickly become righteous and attains everlasting peace. Therefore, Krishna is telling Arjuna that, O Kaunteya, O son of Kunti, declare it boldly. Go and announce to everyone, declare it boldly, that my devotee never perishes. Me bhaktaga na pranashyati, na me bhaktaga pranashyati. What else we need? What else guarantee we need? Krishna is saying very clearly. Krishna is asking Arjuna to go and tell everyone that Krishna's devotee never perishes. So we are Krishna's devotee. So it's very important. We are very happy by knowing about this, that Krishna is there to protect us. He quickly becomes righteous and attains lasting peace. O son of Kunti, declare it boldly that my devotee never perishes. Then in the next sloka, what we are studying, in this sloka number 32, Krishna is continuing the same thing. Mam hi pata vyapashitya ye pisu papayo nayaga striyo vaishyas tata sudras te piyanti param gatim. Mam hi pata vyapashitya ye pisu papayo nayaga. Even if a person is born in the most sinful family, Papa Yonaya, if he surrenders unto me, Mami Pata Vipashitya, Episu Papa Yonaya. If he surrenders unto me, Yanti Param Gatim, he attains the supreme destination. So even if a person is born in the most sinful family, if he surrenders unto me, so then if he takes shelter unto me, then he can attain the supreme destination. Similarly, Striyo Vaisyas Tata Sudras. Similarly, the Striyos, the woman and Vaishyas, so the business people, Vaishyas, Sudra, we already know that the 4 Varnas, correct? So Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, and all such things. So one may ask here why Krishna is separating here Stris, woman from Vaishya, Sudras, because at that time this 4 Varnas are based upon guna karma. So based on what job we do, based upon the gunas. So at that time only men were going out and working. So that's why Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudras are only for men at that time. But now these days it is applicable to women also, for everyone. So everyone who is working, so they will come under this. So that's what we need to understand. So anyone who surrenders into Krishna, they will attain the supreme destination. That's what we need to understand. O son of Pratam, Those who take shelter in me, though they be of lower birth, women, Vaishyas and Sudras can attain the supreme destination. So that's what Krishna is teaching us. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished this sloka number 32 in the ninth chapter. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. So we'll chant 2 rounds, which will roughly take about 15 minutes. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desattarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sari Gauravakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौरभक्त वृंदम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare. Mithil Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, how are you?
Hare Krishna. Same time, Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yeah, thank you, Guruji, for the wonderful class. I had no questions for today.
Thank you.
All Krishna's grace. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hina Mataji, Hare Krishna. Vrinda Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you for the class.
Yes,
It's nice to learn again today that we need to surrender to Krishna, get rid of the demonic and get attached to the divine. Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. It is so nice to log in every morning, though sometimes a lot of disturbances happen with the connection, but somehow grace is there of Krishna and all your efforts, Guruji. I really appreciate your efforts. You are a model for us, so dedicated and sincere in your efforts. I thank you, Guruji. It is Krishna's grace that we connected at an early time when we were really requiring all this knowledge. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Prabhati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for a wonderful lesson.
Yes, Mataji.
And according to my opinion, today I learned that if we devote to Krishna, we never get in trouble in my life. Thank you, Guruji.
Yes, very so. Yes, so you are today. You are. I think yesterday joined, correct, Mataji?
Yes, Guruji.
Yes, yeah. You are on the bus. Yeah, with
Sir, actually, I want to share this link to my husband, but I can't able to share. Tell me the process. How can I?
If you can tell his name and number, I can add him in the WhatsApp group, Mataji.
Okay, Guruji, write down the number.
1 second, Mataji. What is the number, Mataji?
94382
94382
82267.
94382 82267. What is his name, Mataji?
Guruji, Balram Satpathy.
Balram and then what is Saraswati?
Satpathy.
Satapati. Yes, Mataji. I will just now add him into 1 second. Okay, Mataji. I'm just now adding him so that he can get the link every day. Okay, Mataji, I have added him. So
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Sujaya Lakshman Mataji, Sujaya Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
No doubts, sir. No
So
doubts.
you are now getting the link, Mataji. Your WhatsApp.
Today I got it.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Aruna Devi Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Pranam, Prabhuji.
Pranam.
Thank you for the class, Prabhuji. Today I understand, Prabhuji, there are so many knowledges for materialistic things, but there is no happiness. But Bhagavad Gita knowledge gives us how to enjoy, how to give up attachment to materialistic life, how to focus our mind on Krishna, how to worship Krishna. So we should connect to Bhagavad Gita. Whatever Krishna told to Arjuna to us also. We don't have to fear. We are in divine association. We are able to study the topmost confidential knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So we are getting Krishna's mercy. Without Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we are blind. We cannot see the truth. If we understand Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we can see everything, how we are how we are controlled by the three modes of materialistic things, how to focus on Krishna. Even the person thinks he is very sinful. If he engaged in Krishna consciousness, Krishna protects him. Devotees of Krishna never perish. Krishna protects his devotees. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Pranam, Prabhuji.
Pranam Mataji. Hare Krishna. Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna. I think you got muted again.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the wonderful class. I do not have any questions, but thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness.
Yes,
Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Sheila Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Once again, Guruji, thank you very much for this so exciting and wonderful class. What we gather today is if you completely surrender to Krishna, He will take care of you everywhere and you will reach the divine power. Thank you, Guruji, once again.
Thank you
very much for all your efforts, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Thank you. Thank you very much for the class, Guruji. Thank you for making us all spiritual doctors, as you said,
Yes.
at least, and bhaktas,
Yes.
and giving us the title of bhaktas, which we hope to deserve.
Yes.
And also, as Aruna Devi Mataji nicely summarized, that if we are bhaktas of Krishna, we don't have to worry about anything else. He will take care. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for always keeping us in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Sunil Shivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare
Dhanavad Pranam.
Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Ramananda.
Hare Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sunil Shivas,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Dandavad Pranam Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu.
By the costless mercy of Krishna, We are studying the 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge with which we can directly pursue ourselves. Bhagavad Gita is the source of happiness. Being a devotee of Krishna, we need not worry about anything, having full faith on Krishna. Once we take shelter unto Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we can easily cross all sufferings. For Arjun's queries, questions, Krishna answers in detail. Same we also understand from that. Arjun tells he understands very well and will follow Krishna's instructions. With repeated Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we also will act as per Krishna's instructions. Enjoy Bhagavad Gita, enjoy remembering Krishna. By the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we get permanent achievement, getting rid of all material world activities. Bhagavad Gita teaches us how to get free from material bondage. Desires are the source of all worries, responsible for our sufferings. We have to give up desires. We are able to understand all about Krishna through Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Bhagavad Gita knowledge is the source of spiritual energy. Krishna told to Arjun, and same thing he has told to us also. Krishna, Arjun, divine association, Daivika Prakriti. Bhagavad Gita is the most confidential Paramaguhyam. By Arjun's questions, Krishna's answers, we get everything, all clear knowledge. We have to see the material world through Bhagavad Gita knowledge, Jnana Chakshu. With eyes of Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we have to see the material world. Do all other activities. We see everywhere soul and not the body. Being a devotee of Krishna is the highest thing. In the earlier slokas, Krishna has told those the persons who commit even most abominable sins activities, and if he is engaged in devotional service unto Krishna without any deviation, he is considered as a saint, and he quickly becomes righteous and attain everlasting peace. And Krishna asked Arjuna to declare boldly that he is the devotee and all his devotees will never perish. And today's sloka, Krishna tells, even if a person born in the most sinful family, lower birth, whether they are women, Vaisyas, Sudras, also, if they once surrender unto me, they attain the supreme destination. That is today's sloka. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji.
Yes,
Again, good slogas, Guruji. Nice class. And the gist of all sloga is that we should just surrender to Krishna. The remaining things, I think Krishna will take care of everything. That's what it is. Yes. Thank you, Guruji. Very nice class. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
क्रेडिट कार्ड नहीं दे रहे हैं अभी भी नहीं
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Satyendra Singh Prabhu. I'm not able to hear you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, pranam.
Pranam, Prabhu. Pranam, Prabhu.
Interesting session today also. Thank you, Guruji, for the wonderful session. And again, you have reminded us about the concept of spiritual doctor. Really wonderful. And today's sloka, Bhagavan Lord says that even in the pop yoni and the people in Shudra, Vaishya, Striya, not like that, whoever in the Krishna consciousness, he takes care of all those things. Really wonderful learning from the Gita Gyan. And this makes to understand that we can be also in that line. God will love us and He will impress us. Thank you, Guruji, for wonderful class and wonderful understanding of the Gita Gyan. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Anita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Mataji, Pranam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram.
Hare
Today is Ekashi.
Yes, Mother.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Thank you so much for the class. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Pranam, Guruji.
Pranam Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Manoranjan Sagu, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Very
Krishna.
nice class. Really nice. And because only bhakti is required, whoever may be passed. A nice paper today, you have said. Irrespective of color, caste, creed, anything. One who surrenders me, I am always with you. So it's a nice sloka. Every day we get some knowledge, enlightening knowledge, spiritual knowledge. So really I'm very grateful. You know, I have been joining more than 2 years. Till then, I don't find I am living in such a unhealthy atmosphere. Had I been Kotak or Bhubaneswar or Puri, I would have arranged more devotees. But in this environment, even if I feel guilty as a teacher, neither students are responsible or such unhealthy atmosphere. Till then, I am trying my level best. As long as I'm here, I will try to convince. I am always positive minded.
Yes, Prabhu.
So somehow I will try my best to inculcate that spirit of Gita into the mindset. So really, I am grateful because of your mercy, because of your kindness, because of your blessings. I will try my best. Prabhupada also world, and I find some devotees also how sincerely they are surrendering, dedicating total life because of bhakti for the best of the best of Gita. So really, this sloka is very. When you take shelter, when you in God's abode or God's feet, everything is successful. Guru and the ultimate prime destination we can reach. Only devotion is required, nothing else. Because of thank you, Guruji, a nice class. I will try my best to render more and more service to Lord Krishna. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Gita.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare